Hello guys, Tonk here, coming with another fourth in the series commentary video about tanks and my general thought processing, so to call, and overall views on gameplay, on what I'm doing and how I'm doing, and talking about what I did wrong, what I did good in the these 2 rounds I'm playing. I'm playing here on Lancang Dam, and the server kind of becomes laggy. I don't know if it's the server or my internet or whatever. I just had a constant 130 ping, even though I'm from Europe and playing on a European server. So I think something was wrong with EA servers maybe today, so that's why it was laggy. Anyway, I'm playing here on Lancang Dam, as I mentioned, and we're trying to attack Delta. My team is kinda bad, and they really require a lot of tank babysitting, as I like to call it. I'm trying to come around this Delta flag, and the good thing you can do on Lancang, when you see that your team is inside Delta, like you see some of your imps inside Delta, then the best thing you can do is come on this little I call it the Levolution road, because right above this road the Levolution rocks hit below and you can get killed in action, things like this, because the enemy team likes to hang out around these rocks a lot. So if you see that your team is neutralizing Delta, it's probably a high possibility that the enemy team will try to rush inside it from those rocks, and if you're there in the right moment, you can position yourself good and try to take them out. Here on Delta, when you're on the road over here like I am, it's really limited to what you can try to kill and to what you can suppress, because you don't have that much angles, let's be honest, and I don't really like this flag, but this is like the only flag we can get at the moment. So why this flag? Why am I not going to Bravo or Alpha? Because it's simply impossible to pass to Bravo and Alpha at how the amount of vehicles they have on Alpha and Bravo, and in between Bravo and Charlie and Delta. It's just too much. It's simply too much vehicles, and by the time I would get to Alpha, I would have died probably a long time ago. And I'm just trying to basically to farm myself out of Delta, and I'm using this LV. As you can see, if you see a friendly vehicle like this, an LV trying to support you, use him as cover. Use him as cover, and try to force the enemy team to shoot him instead of you. Like, don't give them the angles to shoot you. If they can shoot him instead of you, then use that. You can see a perfect example here. The guy trying to shoot MBT Law at the lab, he takes him out, but my gunner takes him out. So that's a good trade. I don't really here at this moment the enemy tank is pushing from the bridge, and I'm just trying to land some ability hits on him, as the infantry is still shooting me from Delta Road, and now the AA is there, and I managed to take out the AA. And here you can see that the enemy team started to kind of fall back from Delta, and in a few moments you will see that they're trying to take Echo from behind the lines, and my gunner tells me that, and I spot 2 of these guys over here as I take one guy, and the second guy, luckily he didn't move, so it was an easy job for me. These 2 guys also try to do the same thing. I take one out, and the second guy is kind of bunny hopping, making it harder for me, and tank starts to land some shots on me, and he gets some ability hit because I was positioned wrong. And what I should have done here is fall back to Echo. I should have done that from the start, because the tank is here, and he has a lot of infantry. As you can see, they're dealing massive damage to me, and the tank is just charging me. I get 23 hit on him. I'm just trying to rotate my tank so that I can maybe get a back shot on him. Luckily somebody takes him out. I don't know who it was. It doesn't actually matter, because I would have been taking him out anyway. And I'm just trying to get some momentum here as my gunner repairs it. I'm trying to get a hit on the chopper. Don't get a hit marker, but the guy explodes. That's where you can see that the server was really laggy for me, and I'm trying to take a pop shot at this little, but it doesn't work. He dodges it, and now I have a good position here on these rocks, as I thought, and then this LV is coming behind me, and luckily for me I had the active protection system. He shoots one top missile at me, he dodges, I shoot him, I shoot him, I get a disable on him. And the reason why I left my gunner here is because I really needed to lay off that pressure that I was receiving from Delta. If I would have stayed there, even with having repair and support, I would have died. So I'm just sadly I have to leave her for that, as I'm trying to basically 50 HP, trying to fall back to Echo and just wait for her to spawn so she can put me back to shape. As you can see, the range of MBT Law is insane, and this map is perfect for crutch gadgets like MBT Law and Javelin. And the best thing you can do is just try to break the lock, go behind the buildings, and that's not what I'm doing here because I'm an idiot, obviously, so I didn't do this. And I'm just trying to take a look if Echo is clear. Even if you see that your team is camping Echo, just try to bring down one of those buildings, see if they're still covering inside of it. You never know when the guy can jump out, land RPG on you in the worst possible moment. And there isn't much to say about this round. I really just focus on Delta a lot because if you don't have Delta, all your pushes that you would do on the other flags just become useless. This guy trying to work some tricks on me with the cheap doesn't work, as I take him, his friend, and a few guys in those hills trying to S from me, and this AA comes right in front of my line of sight and blocks me as I miss some shots, but at least he took a hit for me. I'm just trying to clear this bridge, and this guy with the MBT Law is inside Delta, and I'm just trying to get an angle on him to clear him out so that I wouldn't take that unnecessary hit all the time. And I'm just waiting for some of them to pick. As I see one guy there, my gunner takes him out before I even have a chance to shoot him out, and I take him out finally. Still, you can see that the server is really laggy, and that's why my active protection did not block MBT Law actually. So he landed a hit on me. Again, attack chopper coming over here. I missed the shot, and I'm hoping he doesn't see me. He gets taken out by a jet. And I'm just gonna try to pull here to Delta, and this is where I did a critical mistake. Well, my team did. There's a friendly LV is on Echo, and as I said, the Echo flick wasn't clear, so the enemy team took the LV and came behind me. You will see that in a moment, as I'm still trying to babysit my team, and there is literally nobody of my team trying to go to Echo. I'm just trying to clear it out, just basically killing people, hoping that they will push inside as we really start to cap Echo, and they start to cap Echo, sorry, and we are capping Delta. I'm trying to babysit them inside Delta, and here is where I get in a horrible position. An enemy LV is in front of me. I land a mobility hit on him, and one guy Bell tries to repair him. I take him out, I take out his Frank, and a second LV comes, so that's already now 2 LVs. As I just cannot get behind this guy, and this is where my team fucked me up. You can see the third LV is behind me. That's a Chinese LV. My team gave it to them on Echo, and this is what gets you killed. Yeah, over here I left the server not because I get killed. It's because it's really laggy, and I cannot rely on active protection at all. So I just switched servers on a Dawnbreaker round. Starting here, if you recall, and if you watched the third documentary where I played on Dawnbreaker, I mentioned how I usually use those routes Echo, Delta, Bravo. But over here I had an opportunity to cap Charlie because we killed the enemy tank, and we have some infantry on the bridge, so I'm just gonna try to be a distraction to the enemy team, and trying to force all their firepower that they have, that they would shoot on me, not on my infantry. If you can be a good distraction in the tank, you don't have to kill a lot of people. If you can get 20, 30 kills per round, but you're a good distraction, your team can rely on you. They know that if a tank is near the flag, if their friendly tank is near the flag, that they can rely on you, that you can suppress them, hit them a few times. You don't have to be the perfect shot in the world, you just have to be consistent. Don't be afraid of dying in the tank. If you can see an opportunity to help your team, and if you can see an opportunity to get some kills, don't be afraid to get them. Guys, tank spawns every 90 seconds. You die, you just respawn and get it. Because if you're gonna be worried about your kill death ratio and about that you're gonna die and all those urban legends, oh my god, you died, you're a bad tanker and whatever, just forget about that mentality. That mentality is the wrong mentality how to look on tanking in this game. Look at it as a vehicle that once you get it, try to help your infantry as much as you can, and it will pay you back in the long run. If you're helping them, for example, on Delta, right now there is nobody over here, so I'm just staying, and I'm still staying here because I see that there is a quad bike on my left. If you check my minimap now, there are 2 guys, one guy bailed, and he's trying to check Delta for strugglers and stuff, and I'm just gonna sit here, wait until he checks it out to see if he gets killed. If he gets killed, that will basically notify me where he's, as you can see, a struggler over here with a quad bike tries tries to do that, and I take also his friend that bailed also, and he kinda slams the wall, and we managed to capture Delta, and an enemy chopper also trying to I tried to make a pop shot. I missed by a mere meter, and I'm gonna keep this road that I have. Now what I'm doing here right now is trying, I see that there isn't that much of them on Charlie. There is maybe 2 or 3 guys on Charlie, but I'm starting to get nuked a bit by this chopper as I'm trying to shoot it, and I just merely miss by not judging where I should pre-fire my shell, and I miss, and the chopper still manages to be alive, and I'm just gonna drive on this road. Once the evolution is done on the bridge, as you can see, this is the only time I would ever be a bit more aggressive while going to Charlie. Once this bridge is down, it actually provides you more cover. Like they cannot just be on the bridge and head glitch you with RPG and Astro. They actually have to peek with their full body exposed to try to shoot you. So you kind of don't let them do that. And I see that we are capping Charlie, so I just judged myself, and I thought that I cannot help them more on Charlie, so I'm just gonna go back, try to clear Echo. And this walls, the left wall, this one, I will shoot it in a second. This one you can destroy, and you can get a splash hit on this guy, and my gunner takes him out, and we are able to clear the flag. So if you see that there are people next to those walls, you can splash them out. But those are only those walls. Only those walls. Other walls are unable to be splashed. So that left wall and the same identical right wall can't be splashed. So keep that in mind. And we locked those routes I'm using, as I said, Delta and Echo, and I'm just gonna check what's happening on Charlie. I see one guy over here. Gonna try to clear him out, and an enemy tank rolls into Charlie. I have a good position, I have a strong position over here, and I'm covering the building, the left building, the domination building where they usually come from, trying not to give the tank a chance to pull back as I destroy him, and I'm just trying to clear the flag over here. I see that the enemy team is capping the flag really slow, and there is one more infantry guy, and this is a perfect example how I'm trying to help my team. There's a guy here, a support guy, alone on the flag. He's trying to cap the flag, and I'm gonna try to do my best to keep that guy alive and to kill anybody who possesses a threat to him. And then once that is clear, I'm just gonna pull back. Unluckily, he took an Astro hit, the little support guy next to him, so I'm just gonna stay on the flag instead of him because it's clear. I hear the ticking, and I can be sure that I can take this flag up. And there is one other thing I wanted to talk about. It's about the future content and what you can expect from this channel and overall things. I'm currently in process of planning how to make tutorials. I really don't want to rush those. I got a few messages, and some people on Batlog were also asking me if I could really make a tutorial about my loadout, what I use and why I use it, and how I tap fire my HMG and things like those. I understand that you guys are eager to see that, but I just don't want to rush those tutorials and make them crappy, understandable, like not understandable, and make them overall dodgy and not clear, and not making you guys understand what I'm trying to say about the things. So I just want to plan them first and take a nice script, write what I want to say, go inside, make a good video, and just for you guys to understand what I'm talking about, and what I want you guys to do when you use my loadout, to use it properly. So I just want to wait it out a bit, and I can tell you in maybe a week's time, when I plan out the first tutorial, will be things like HMG and thermal camo and thermal optics, pros and cons, why are they good in my opinion, why are they bad in my opinion, and why I would never use zoom optics, why I would never use LMG, why I would never use any other type of tank shell other than the classic stock AP shell, and things like that. But as I said, you will have to wait a bit. All it's in due time, but for now you'll just have to, if you like my commentaries, and for now, then you will just have to satisfy yourself by having just overall in-game thought process commentaries like this one. And my team is struggling, but as you see, I'm doing a good job. And how can you say I'm doing a good job? You see that the routes I'm doing, Echo and Delta, I always have, most of the time those flags I have in this round. It's just that my team cannot put enough effort to get Alpha and Bravo, which then creates the thing that the enemy team sees an opportunity to push one of our other flags. As you see, they're starting to take Echo, but I see that the guy from my squad is trying to clear these tunnels below me, which are quite dangerous. So I'm just gonna try to support him as much as I can. And I see another guy on the right, a friendly guy. He's trying to go to the tunnels, and I'm just gonna try to give as much support as I can. I see that we are losing Echo, but I understand that there is only one guy on Echo, and he takes out this guy below me. And the reason I'm pulling back here from this initial Charlie protection is because I'm getting locked by a javelin from one of the Hyrooks. And there is literally nothing I can do about it, nothing. And once you get locked by a javelin on Dawnbreaker like this, see, he deals a mobility hit to me, and I literally have to pull back behind this building to take cover. Hence is why I didn't go for Charlie anymore. And the enemy chopper also tries to come for me, and I simply do not have an angle on him. I'm hoping that somebody will take him out before he takes me out. Luckily, the little bird saves my ass over here, and I'm grateful for that. We're losing Echo, I see that, but I also see that we have 3 people on Echo, three friendlies, so I see that, okay, I judge myself here, right now. We can take Echo. We have 3 people here, they have maybe 2. So we kept the flag, I hear the ticking, and I'm just gonna scout the area, see if there is some struggles around here. Don't see anybody at the moment. Basically just gonna try to wait out until my infantry captures the flag. They can spawn on this forest behind me. As I said, this forest behind me is why I'm keeping my ass turned towards the road. If an enemy tank would be coming, I would hear him, and if they would spawn in the forest, I would not hear them. So I'm just trying to keep the pressure they would initially give on me on the front. I see a guy here. I heard him screaming after I took out that guy in the garage building, and my gunner takes him out. And I'm just gonna, I see that we're losing Delta, and I'm just gonna try to stick to my plan. I'll echo Delta Bravo. And I see one guy there, my aim doesn't serve me at the moment. And as you see, another moment is the Javelin guy. Now he's now on the left building, and he simply denies me the push of going to Delta. And I need to stay here for the moment, so he wouldn't deal a mobility hit on me. And I'm just trying to suppress these people. As you see, this is what I'm talking about. Suppressing people makes a lot of difference. He started running because my infantry started shooting him, and he could not shoot them back because of suppression. And now I'm just doing a quick pass over here, trying to support those people that are on Delta, not to get shot by these people that are coming behind them on Delta spawns. And we are able to clean Delta. And over here I'm trying to help my second tanker not to get shot in the side, as my gunner takes the guy on the rock side of the garage building. And a quad bike here, this is where I did a mistake. I accidentally used APS because I just did not see the model of a character. I thought it was a support guy, and just later on I saw that it was an engineer. Else I would never activate the APS. Why I activate APS, even if that was a C4 guy, there's a chance that APS would block C4 jeeps if the velocity, that meaning the speed of the quad bike, is on the same par as the speed of an RPG projectile. RPG flies, let's say, 180 meters per second. If a quad bike is driving on that speed and he tries to C4 you, the AP protection will register that as an incoming RPG missile, as this chopper doesn't have an angle on me, and he cannot take me out. Anyway, that's it for this short commentary again, and I get the chopper in the end, finally. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, and good riddance.